Organizational meeting of October 23rd, 2017. We're going to begin the meeting tonight with the official oath of office. Elected officials, such as our mayor and council, may not carry out their powers, duties, or functions until they have taken the official oath as prescribed by the Oaths of Office Act. This formal oath reminds them of their obligations to the public and to perform their duties according to law and to the best of their abilities. So at this time, I'm going to welcome Owen Lewis and Gareth Pugh from KMSC Law LLP to administer the oaths.
Thank you, Terry. On behalf of the residents of Grande Prairie, I'd first of all like to thank you for letting your name stand and for the 4 years of public service that you will be dedicating to the city. Thank you for that. At first, if we could have newly elected Mayor Bill Given come forward, please. If you'd like to go there. If you could take the Bible in your left hand, raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I, Bill Given.
I, Bill Given.
Swear that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Swear that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Execute according to law the office of mayor.
Execute according to law the office of mayor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, if I could have Clyde Blackburn come forward, please. Take the Bible in your left hand. Raise your right hand, please. I, Clyde Blackburn.
I, Clyde Blackburn.
Swear that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Swear that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Execute according to law the office of counselor.
Execute according to law the office of counselor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, Dylan Bressy. If I could get you to repeat after me. I, Dylan Bressy.
I, Dylan Bressy.
Solemnly affirm that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Solemnly affirm that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Execute according to law the office of counselor.
Execute according to the law the office of counselor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And next, Jackie Clayton. Bible in your left hand. And if I could get you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jackie Clayton.
I, Jackie Clayton.
Swear that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Swear that I diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Execute according to law the office of counselor.
Execute according to law the office of counselor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. And Eunice Friesen.
It's exciting.
If I can get you to raise your right hand, please. I, Eunice Friesen.
I, Eunice Friesen.
Solemnly affirm that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Solemnly affirm that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability.
Execute according to law the office of counselor.
Execute according to law the office of counselor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Yadvinder Singh Minhas. I, Yadvinder Singh Minhas,
I, Yadvinder Singh Minhas,
swear that I will diligently, faithfully,
swear I will diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability,
and to best of my ability,
execute according to law
executing according to law,
the office of counselor,
office of counselor,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. And Mr. Kevin P. O'Toole. And if I could get you to raise your right hand. I, Kevin P. O'Toole,
I, Kevin P. O'Toole,
swear that I will diligently,
swear that I will diligently,
faithfully,
faithfully,
and to the best of my ability,
and to the best of my ability,
execute according to law
execute according to law
the office of counselor,
the office of counselor,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Mr. Wade Palat. If I can get you to raise your right hand. I, Wade Palat,
I, Wade Palat,
solemnly affirm that I will diligently, faithfully,
solemnly affirm that I will diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability,
and to the best of my ability,
execute according to law
executing according to law,
the office of counselor.
the office of counselor.
Congratulations. And Mr. Chris Thiessen. Take the Bible with your left hand and raise your right hand. I, Chris Thiessen,
I, Chris Thiessen,
swear that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability,
swear that I diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability,
execute according to law
execute according to law
the office of counselor,
the office of counselor.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations all. Enjoy. We'll see you on Wednesday.
And at this time, now that all of council and the mayor have now been sworn into office, I will now turn the meeting over to Mayor Given.
Thank you very much, and thanks to administration for organizing this evening's swearing in, and thank you to all the friends and family and community members that are here to support us. First, we'll start off our council meeting as we traditionally do with O Canada, so I'd ask everyone in attendance to rise and join us in our national anthem. Well done, everyone. What a fantastical Canada, and what a great evening for our community. So I have the pleasure of providing a brief address, and I want to again welcome all the friends and family that are here this evening. It's so great to see so many community members here to support our council as we undertake these important duties. So the campaign is over. Campaigning is done. The signs are mostly put away. And we are your council. We move from campaigning and glad handing and getting out to the community to governing. And I've always believed that the role of City Council is one of stewardship. City Council has the opportunity for a brief period of time to be stewards of our community. And in that, I've always believed that council members and elected officials, particularly at the local level, play three very distinct and very important roles. The first, council gets to be the voice of citizens to the organization of government. It's our job to bring forward those views that we heard on the campaign trail and the views that we will hear in the coffee shops and grocery stores and over the kitchen tables to bear in the City Council's decisions that we will face day in and day out. The challenge in this, of course, is to always remember the quiet voices out in the community, the people who we may not be hearing from on a regular basis, who may not be organized, who still have a right to have their opinions reflected in the decisions of City Council. The second role that I believe elected officials play is that of helping citizens understand the organization. And in many ways, it's the job of council to take the processes of the city out into the community so that citizens better understand how to make their local government work for them. And finally, I think our most important role is to act as visionaries. Council's job is to think to the future and to ensure that we're taking the steps that we need to today to ensure that Grande Prairie will be able to be successful 50 or 100 years from now. You know, there's a definition of politics. Politics can sometimes be an ugly word. And in my time on council, every now and then somebody will say, well, you're in politics, you're a politician. And I shudder just a little bit. Because very rarely is politics have a positive connotation to it. Typically, it comes along with a lot of negatives and a lot of baggage. But there's a different definition of politics than I think we typically think of. I can't remember exactly where I heard it, but along the way, I picked up a definition of politics that says, politics is the act of gaining support for any human endeavor. And I believe that's exactly what City Council does. We're gaining support for the endeavor of building our community. Along the way, we'll have differences, we will have debates, we will make mistakes, but ultimately we are engaged in politics, the politics of building a great community. As we start on our way, the one thing that I believe is important for all of us, including myself and all of our elected officials to remember, is a core function and an important role for a city council member is to maintain a willingness to be convinced. We need to come to the council table when we face decisions, willing to be convinced by our colleagues, willing to be convinced by changes in circumstance or context, willing to be convinced by input that we hear from the public, and finally, a willingness to be convinced by new information. If we can do those things, I believe we'll be truly fulfilling our stewardship role in the time that we've been given during this 2017 to 2021 term. So with that, let's get on to our business of this evening. The first is item 6.1, the mayor's recommendation for appointment of deputy mayors. Councillor Bressie.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would move the council approve the mayor's recommendations for deputy mayor appointments for October 2017 to October 2018 as presented.
Thanks very much, Councillor Bressie. Any discussion or debate on that motion? Seeing none, I will call for the vote. Please vote. Thank you. That motion carries. Next would be item 6.2, the mayor's recommendation for appointments to standing committees of council. Councillor Thiessen.
Thank you very much, Mayor Bill. I would move that council approve the mayor's recommendations for appointment of council members to standing committees of council as presented.
Thanks very much, Councillor Thiessen. Any discussion or debate on that motion? Again, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. That motion carries. We'll move on to item 6.3, the mayor's recommendation for appointments to boards and committees. Can I have a motion for that recommendation? Councillor Thiessen.
Thank you very much, Mayor Given. I would move that council approve the schedule of council and standing committee meetings. Council approve the mayor's recommendation for appointment of council members to boards, commissions, and committees as presented.
Okay, thanks very much, Councillor Thiessen. Any discussion or debate on that motion? Again, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. Please vote. Thank you. That motion carries. And that'll take us to item 6.4, the schedule of council and standing committee meetings for the year. Councillor O'Toole.
I move the recommendation of council approve the schedule of council and standing committee meetings for the period of October 2017 to October 2018 as presented.
Thanks very much, Councillor O'Toole. Any discussion or debate on that schedule of meetings and for the year? Again, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. Please vote. Thank you. That motion carries. And finally, we have item 6.5, the election results, the returning officers report. Councillor Clayton.
Thank you, Mayor Given. I move the council receive the 2017 municipal election results report for information.
Thanks very much, Councillor Clayton. Any discussion or debate on that motion? Well, we're all here, so I guess we support it, right? Okay, I'll call for the vote. Thank you. That motion carries. That was all of our business for this evening's meeting. That was all the formalities. Now we have a chance to celebrate with our friends, family, and community members that have gathered here today. Thank you so much. Congratulations, council members.